Dragi gledaoci, 10. jubilarni Bled Forum otvorio je nova pitanja evropskih integracija, ne samo u IT-u.
I already heard that we're a group of very highly qualified people this year, so it's even a greater pleasure to facilitate this process.
Thank you very much, Katja. Dear participants of the Bled Forum on Europe Foresight Training Seminar on Southeast European Knowledge Societies and the Future of Europe. Welcome to Bled, welcome to Slovenia. My name is Miroslav Polzer. I'm head of Austrian Science and Research Liaison Office Ljubljana, which is one of the co-organizers of this training seminar. Main organizer of the training seminar is Bled Forum on Europe Association and Center for E-Governance Development in Southeastern Europe, which will be introduced to you by Tina Vuga. And tomorrow you are going to hear a presentation of Mr. Bled Foresight, who is the initiator and coordinator of Bled Forum on Europe. I would like to use this welcome address to briefly introduce to you our ASO Ljubljana and our rationale for supporting this training and tomorrow's conference. ASO Ljubljana, the abbreviation stands for Austrian Science and Research Liaison Office, is working on behalf of Austrian Federal Ministry of Science and Research in the field of promotion of international scientific cooperation in the triangle Austria, Slovenia and Southeastern European countries. Our carrier organization is the Center for Social Innovation in Vienna, which is a private, not-for-profit social science research institute. Among the materials that you have received for the seminar and the conference, there are also a one-page description of our work, as well as our contact details. I guess some of you have been in contact already with my colleague Goraz Dvajs, who helped Tina Vuga with parts of the preparation of the seminar. And one of your colleagues in the training seminar is Miriam Stomenik, who is currently doing her internship at our ASO Ljubljana, and she can also assist you if you would like to find out more about our work or if you would like to know anything about Austria. So much about ASO Ljubljana. And now, very briefly, some comments on why we at ASO Ljubljana are very much in favor of supporting SEE-related foresight training and knowledge exchange activities. As you might know, and as is also written on the conference folder, foresight is a systematic, participatory future intelligence gathering and medium to long-term vision building process aimed at present-day decisions and mobilizing joint actions. We at ASO Ljubljana are very much convinced that this future-oriented participatory approach of building a shared vision and of mobilization of joint action is indispensable for a peaceful and sustainable development and EU integration of Southeastern European countries. The future is our common challenge, and by building shared visions of the future and mobilizing joint actions, we can overcome divisions from the past. Our knowledge and the sharing and the further targeted development of this knowledge is the key for a prosperous future of the people in our societies, which have been very often torn apart by conflict in the past. So you can see, foresight is a good approach, at least as far as we at ASO Ljubljana can judge. And to conclude, I would like to thank Katja and Ostjan for accepting the demanding task of leading this training seminar and of preparing the concept for it together with Bled Foresight. Thank you very much. Our thanks go also to Tina, who worked really tirelessly these days and on preparing this training and the Bled Forum on Europe conference. And I would like to thank also my colleague Goraz Dvajs for his valuable contribution to the preparations of the seminar.
Mr. Polzer already mentioned, TGD is one of the co-organizers of this event. And I should also mention that Book Perspective and Manchester Business School are also the facilitators of this training. Allow me just to briefly present you the PGD. We are the public-private partnership This is out of 8 state programs, ranging from regional cooperation council, UNDP, to private companies such as Microsoft and Siemens, and so on. So we were established in 2008, so we are quite fresh and new, but highly motivated for our task. So our vision is to achieve the successful development of the information society in Southeast Europe that will further on contribute to the overall future development of the Europe and European Union as well.
The main working environment in technology foresight and foresight exercises in general is that we talk about visionary topics, important decisions with a high impact on either a corporate-wide, a national, international, regional level. So we're really talking about highly strategic, important issues. And sometimes it happens when we talk about strategic things on a high level that you get a bit detached from the ground. That is just an interesting way of exercises. So sometimes it's good to remind ourselves with all the things that we're doing, especially in participatory processes, is always human, and human communication is an important element in these exercises. But so this will be a more general presentation about human communication, intellectual capital management. I insert that as another method to give a brief overview. But we start with the GF exercise outcomes, the products and the processes, and at the end of the presentation we come back to this.
I come from the University American College Skopje. I am a professor there at the business school and the School of Architecture. My role here was, besides learning a lot about the culture in knowledge societies, I also had a chance to present the investment opportunities in Macedonia. What I basically did was outline different industries that could be potentially acceptable for a certain business investment. And then I also went through, the business statistics of the business climate of Macedonia, and then I concluded with different researches done by the Statistical Office of Macedonia on the views that businessmen have on the Macedonian business climate. Needless to say, they're very negative for the month of January 2009. Concerning the other presentations, I'd have to say that they were all very informative. Some were more than others, but in general, I had an impression that all the speakers had presented what was the core and the most important thing about their country in business terms. There's a lot of mingling going on, a lot of contacts being established that I hope will last for a long, long time, and not just for this conference. Thank you very much.